my duty to control D4. As knight C3, it is my duty to control D5. As bishop C5, I control the A7 to G1 diagonal. As bishop C4, I control the A2 to G8 diagonal.
H6 and G5 can be a perfectly good solution.
In chess, there are moves that are psychologically advantageous.
The pawn move H2 to H3 can be psychologically advantageous.
As H3, it is my duty to guard G4. Also, I have a reputation for storming my opponent's king side. As A6, I create subtleties in the position while maintaining maximum flexibility.
Welcome to my channel. You're watching a chess story. This is the Italian Four Knights in story form. For the ambitious player, the Four Knights Italian game has everything from quiet positional play to sharp variations. In this line, Black will aggressively attack in the center and on the queen's side and plans to take advantage of the B file. Notice the circular motion of the arrows around the pawns. That is where I want you to focus your attention. Black must play B5. This pawn on C3 is bait. The queen must refrain from taking the pawn. Always remember, when there is symmetry in a position, the objective is to create an imbalance. Here are some highlighted details of what that symmetry is. For starters, both light square bishops sit on their original home square. Both of Black's knights and both of White's knights sit on the F and G files in front of the king. And once the C8 bishop moves, the rooks will be connected for both sides.
They making dollars. Blow minds full time like a road scholar.
If it's possible, do not allow knights such as the one on F4 to swarm around your king.
The knight on D7 wants to go to C5. That's an excellent square for the knight. But white does not allow this.
This concludes episode 3. Stay tuned for episode 4.
Now let's get to our game.
Hear ye! There is no time to waste. The center must be broken. D4 must be played at once, and the plan is to attack F7. Knight F3 and Bishop C4 will be on the front line to carry out this attack.
Now we are about to enter into a game of pins with all 4 bishops on the board.
While your knight is behind enemy lines, both of Black's bishops will become active.
The king steps to D2 in order to help the queen defend the pawn on C2. Here, in this last episode, episode 4, we are seeing good examples of sharp lines. the black queen is actually an assassin. Notice the queen's movements, trying to get at the king on b3. The black queen is an assassin.
Bishop b5 check is easily answered by pawn to c6.
The threat here is queen d7 checkmate. In this line, there are two continuations. Lines covered, and the first was queen g4. Here, black's 15th move is bishop takes f2. Post, middle game, end game, battle of the bishops. In this next game, I want you to focus your attention on the pawn play. Very good lesson to learn, how to play the pawns. Even if a mistake is made, the idea is to understand why the move is made.
I always encourage my chess assassins in training, whenever you are reviewing my videos and learning new stuff, always keep a physical chessboard and pieces, a notepad, and something to write with to take notes so that you can go back over this and practice later. Keep in mind the calculation techniques. The very first one, the stepping stone method, that's deciding the next best move based on the position. Then the second technique is patterns, seemingly familiar positions. So you decide based on seemingly familiar positions or games that you have played before. And the last technique is called chunking, where you just chunk together a bunch of moves that you can calculate in your head, and you just put them all together and you decide which one you want. That'll probably take the longest. The simplest one is the stepping stone method, and then from there you just go from pattern recognition to chunking. This is episodes 3 and 4. First, you watched 1 and 2, and now 3 and 4. We're about coming to the end, and stay tuned for episodes 5 and 6. Thanks for watching.